What's going on, everybody? What I have to present to you today is Dr. Pepper Berries and Cream. Now, make sure you know that this is not to get mixed up with Dr. Pepper Strawberries and Cream, both different. In today's video, what I'm going to be doing is giving you guys the review on the history lesson of Dr. Pepper Berries and Cream. And then afterwards, I will open this bottle up and give you guys a taste test, letting you know exactly what I think about it. And then, most likely, I will give you a skill rating of a score from 1 through 10. So without further ado, let's get into this madness. Dr. Pepper Berries and Cream was a Dr. Pepper flavor released in April of 2006 as a permanent flavor in the US under the Soda Fountain Classic line of flavors and was discontinued shortly after a few months. 16 years later, in 2022, Keurig Dr. Pepper decided to bring it back for a limited time in the online Pepper Perks Awards program and was discontinued shortly after the sweepstakes. Now, to tell you guys just a little bit about that Pepper Perks program, much like Dr. Pepper Fantastic Chocolate, Keurig Dr. Pepper created and came back out with Dr. Pepper Berries and Cream, which came in a very special box. And these were very numbered. I don't know exactly how many of them existed. There might have been only like 400 or 500, something like that. Very, very numbered items. People on eBay were asking for prices of as low as $100 and upwards of $300. So it would have been interesting to try that as a fan, to try a fresh can, but that's a little spendy. So yeah, you just had to log on to the Dr. Pepper Fan Perks website and do what the Dr. Pepper website instructed you to do to try to win a fresh can in a beautiful box. And it's pretty amazing because 16 years later, that's when Keurig Dr. Pepper, Mr. Dr. Pepper himself, decided to bring it back, but only in limited portions. So, moving forward, Dr. Pepper Berries and Cream and its diet variant was first released in April of 2006. Roughly 6 months of production, both variants ceased production due to potentially low sales. Following the American release of Dr. Pepper Berries and Cream was first released in Canada in September of 2007, lasting until August 2007. Since then, Canada has never seen another release. Dr. Pepper Berries and Cream was one of the many few soda flavors that Keurig Dr. Pepper had released back in the 2000s and recently had the motive to make it available for a limited time. One of the long gone known soda flavors from Keurig Dr. Pepper that was recently available is 7-Up Pomegranate, and that was for a winter edition of 2021. Really? Fandom, which is the soda Wikipedia, is going to tell me that 7-Up Pomegranate has been long gone since 2021? Well, I hate to break it to you, but yeah, you're kind of wrong about that, considering that I have a 7-Up Pomegranate right here, which is a pretty stinking fresh 2-liter bottle. I found this bottle myself at my local store, Food for Less, last year in late December of 2022. So I don't think you're exactly correct, and I am debunking your claim, fandom. And to even prove it a little bit further, let me show you a year. Oh my, does that say 2022? I think it does. So, you might want to get your facts straight, fandom, because if you're watching, your claim has been absolutely, completely, and utterly debunked. Now that we have that out of the way, let's get in to this epic taste test. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a vintage bottle of Dr. Pepper Berries and Cream from 2006. This is the only one I've ever seen in the entire history of me being a collector slash seller. I won this, not won it, I was able to convince the buyer to sell it to me for $60 plus shipping, and he originally had it listed for $100. $60 well spent, if you ask me. Let's get into this bad boy and see what we're dealing with. He's got that funky tape on here, probably just to keep it from leaking, if there is any chance at all. It has been eliminated. Ooh, man. There's nothing like opening up a discontinued soda that is 17 years old or older. Oh man, the moment of truth. What does this bad boy smell like? Oh, no way. Oh man, I am so smelling Dr. Pepper in that. Ladies and gentlemen, off the smell alone, we might have ourselves a freaking winner. Oh man, I can definitely smell the cream. Ooh, maybe the berries a little bit. Let's taste this. Oh man. Holy freaking mackerel, that is good. Oh. Wow! Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine how good this thing would be if it was fresh with fizz. Unfreaking believable, ladies and gentlemen. This gets a very solid 9 out of 10. Very rarely do I ever give anything a 9. Oh my gosh. What the heck do we have here? Keurig Dr. Pepper, you, sir, are a loser. You need to bring this back. I will tell you guys that when I did have this piece on eBay for sale for $127, before I decided to pull it off the store, like I did, of course, obviously, there was a random buyer that messaged me about this, asking me, there's no way that thing's worth $120. We got into a little discussion, and I definitely got the better end of it and put him in his place pretty good. This buyer just so happened to update me of a rumor about this soda that it was supposed to come out this year in 2023 on June 21st. Well, that never happened. So I don't know if this guy was blowing smoke or if he really was just misled by someone else or what. But I did get a hold of Chris Frezza, him and his son Vito, which are very well-known YouTubers that review like all the new sodas and stuff. And Chris indeed told me that he hasn't seen anything on Dr. Pepper's website. So Unfortunately, other than the limited time release of these numbered boxes, that was pretty false because I haven't seen it. Man, that is good though. Oh my gosh. Holy freaking crap, that was so good. It's just so dynamic. It's way better than strawberries and cream of Dr. Pepper. Like, Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream, it literally tastes exactly identical to a strawberry cream savor. That's it. Which is good and it's fine and all, but this one is just its own thing. Oh man, that Dr. Pepper berries and cream is just so incredibly dynamic. And I really hope that Keurig Dr. Pepper will bring this back one day. So that's it, you guys. I thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that. See you later. Until next time.